Hello everyone, I'm Meghna, Student Placement Coordinator at NIE. In this video, we'll see the shortcuts, tricks and tips to simplify the given problem and solve them quickly. So there are three rules. The first rule is BODMAS rule. This rule depicts the correct sequence in which the operations are to be executed so as to find out the value of the given expression. So it is bracket of division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. So thus in simplifying the expression, first of all the brackets must be removed strictly in this order. So first it is round brackets, then it is curly braces and followed by the square bracket. After removing the brackets, we must use the following operations strictly in this order: division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. Second rule is a modulus of real number. Modulus of real number is defined as follows. So if modulus of a number a, it is a if a is greater than 0 or minus a if a is lesser than 0. So for example, modulus of 5 is 5 but modulus of minus 5 is minus of minus 5. So any number, the modulus of any number is positive. This vernaculum or bar rule. When an expression contains a bar or vernaculum, before applying the BODMAS rule, we'll have to simplify the expression given under vernaculum. So say 5 minus curly braces 2 plus 3 minus 1 under the bar. So you'll have to simplify 3 minus 1 in the beginning. So 5 minus 2 plus 2. So which gives 1. Let's solve a few problems regarding this. First problem is a simplification problem. Y minus 5 minus x plus y minus y x minus y under the bar plus 2x. So first we'll have to solve whatever is given under the bar according to the vernaculum rule. So which gives us y minus x plus y minus y minus y. So solving x minus y under vernaculum, which gives us minus x plus y plus 2x. So the second step is to solve whatever is there under the curly braces, curly round braces. So y minus x plus y minus so plus y and y, it is minus 2y minus x plus 2x. Simplifying it further, y minus, so we can solve this and this in this step. So it is minus x minus y minus 2y plus x plus 2x. So now the third step is to solve for curly braces, whatever is there under the curly braces. So it is y minus x minus, so y minus 2y plus x, so you can add 2x here itself, plus 2x. So this simplifies to y minus x minus y plus 3x. Next step, it gives y minus x plus y minus 3x. So the last step is to solve for the square bracket. So solving this, y plus 4x minus y and y gets cancelled. This gives us 4x. Moving on to the next problem. If 2x plus 3y is equal to 34 and x plus y divided by y is equal to 13 by 8, find the value of 6x plus 4y. So in the beginning, to take this equation, x plus y by y is equal to 13 by 8. Cross multiplying, you will get 8 x plus 8y is equal to 13 by 8x. So bring 13y to the other side, that is minus 5y is equal to 0. We'll name this equation as 1. Taking this equation now, multiplying this equation by 4. So this step is done just to make simplifications easier. So it is 8x plus 12y is equal to 136. We'll name this equation as 2. So adding both 1 and 2, we get minus 17y is equal to minus 136. So solving this, you get y is equal to 8 and substitute this value in equation 1. 2x plus, you can substitute it in either equation, either this or this. So you can directly substitute in this equation or this equation, the one we multiplied by 4. So 2x plus 3 into 8 is equal to 34. So x is equal to 5. Now finding the value of, find 6x plus 4y, the next step of the question. So substitute 6 into 5 plus 4 into 8 to get the value as 62. So moving on to the next question. In a farm, along with 50 hens, there were 45 goats, 8 horses and some farmers. If total number of feet be 224 more than the number of heads, find the number of farmers. So let us consider number of farmers be y. So in the first step, we find the number of heads. So it is 50 hens, we have 50 hens and 45 goats and 8 horses plus y farmers. Since we don't know the number of farmers, we'll consider it as 5. So it is equal to 103 plus y. Now in the second step, number of feet. That is, for hens it is 2 into 50 plus for goats it is 45 into 4 plus for horse it is 8 into 4 and for farmers it is y into 2. So adding all this, it is 100 plus 45 into 4 is 180 plus 32 plus 2y gives us 312 plus 2y. In the third step, now we have to find the number of farmers. So since they have given the total number of feet is 224 more than the number of heads, the difference between these two equations will be 224. So 312 plus 2y minus 103 plus y is equal to 224. So solving this, 312 plus 2y minus 103 minus y is 224. So you get y is equal to 50. So the fourth problem, a contractor pays rupees 20 to a worker for each day and the worker forfeits rupees 10 for each day if he is idle. At the end of 60 days, the worker gets rupees 300. So we have to find for how many days the worker was idle. So the number of days worked by the worker is 60. And let us consider the days he remained idle as x days. Idle as x days. So total number of days work will be 60 minus x. Since x is the number of days the worker remained idle. So in the second step, each day he was getting paid rupees 20. So therefore the payment received for 60 minus x working days is 20 into 60 minus x. It is the payment received. So in the third step, after subtracting the amount which he forfeited, he receives rupees 300. So 60 minus x into 20 minus 10x is equal to 300. So solving this, you will get how many days he remained idle. So it is 1200 minus 20x minus 10x is equal to 300, which gives us 900 is equal to 3x, x is equal to 30 days. So the number of days the worker remained idle is 30. Moving on to the next problem. There are two examination rooms A and B. If 10 students are sent from A to B, then the number of students in each room is the same. If 20 students are sent from B to A, then the number of students in A is double the number of students in B. So number of students in room A is, so we have to find the total number of students in room number A. So initially let us consider number of students in A is x and number of students in B is y. So if 10 students are sent from A to B, number of students in each room is the same. So we can form the equation as x minus 10 is equal to y plus 10. So 10 students are moved from room A to room B. So simplifying it gives us x minus y is equal to 20. We'll name it as equation 1. If 20 students are sent from B to A, then the number of students in A is double the number of students in B. So x plus 20 is equal to 2 into y minus 20. So simplifying it further gives x minus 2y is equal to minus 60. So solving these two equations, you get x is equal to 100 and y is equal to 80. Since we need to find the number of students in A and x is the number of students in A, number of students is 100. Thank you.